We're keeping an eye on Hurricane Ian as our residents in Florida, where it's now hours away from making landfall. This is, of course, Florida's southwestern coast. It's grown in strength as it's barreling towards the state. I believe these are the pictures from EarthCam right now.
Yes, it's a live shot from Fort Myers, where conditions are deteriorating as the eye of the hurricane approaches. Landfall is expected around middle of the afternoon. Residents are being warned that the weather is going to rapidly deteriorate in the coming hours, and this is largely due to winds currently around 265 kilometers per hour, making Ian a strong Category 4 storm nearing Category 5 strength.
Now, keep in mind, already more than 2.5 million Floridians were under evacuation orders or warnings with the sprawling storm again, which is now approaching Cat 5. Police were going door to door in some areas, trying to get residents there to heed orders to get to somewhere safe.
There's now over 30,000 personnel stationed and standing by to help with power restoration, and that's across all of our utilities, our electric co-ops. Right now in the state of Florida, there's about 8,000 customers that are out of power. That's mostly in southeast Florida due to some of the things that we have seen. But of course, that number will be into the millions relatively shortly.
And the last flight out of Tampa departed at 5 p.m. yesterday as the airport closed ahead of Hurricane Ian. Meanwhile, Orlando Airport was due to halt operations at 10 o'clock this morning.
Now check out this scene. People in Key West that appear there could be seen in knee-deep in stormy waters, braving the crashing waves, all in the name of snapping a selfie. Ian passed west of the Florida Keys overnight, expected to make landfall later today just south of Sarasota early this afternoon. This, of course, though, could impact cities of Tampa, St. Petersburg, as well as those pictures we've been showing you of the Fort Myers area.
And as Ian takes aim at Florida's Gulf Coast, it is already causing weather events in other parts of the state. A tornado passed through a residential area south of Fort Lauderdale, causing some minimal damage there.
And further south, all of Cuba's 11 million people are without power after being hit by Hurricane Ian. The country's electrical grid collapsed yesterday after the storm brought powerful winds and severe flooding to the western part of the island. State media is reporting that the failure of the grid is now affecting infrastructure.
Ian slammed into the western part of the island early yesterday as a Category 3 storm, devastating Pinar del Rio province, where much of the tobacco used for Cuba's iconic cigars is grown. Tens of thousands of people were evacuated and others fled the area. The storm caused flooding, damaged houses, and toppled trees, but so far, luckily, no fatalities have been reported.